All right, so to recap today, I've always been interested in film stuff and making movies and videos, and I've always had this dream kind of desire to make a short documentary film or some kind of short film, and I've always kind of felt like that was something that was a little bit out of my reach or something a little bit impossible. And part of the reason is I haven't ever written a story or been gravitated towards a story to tell. So that's kind of been the first hurdle, is figuring out what the actual story is going to be and how to tell that story. I feel like the film itself and the creating of the film based on a story kind of comes second. So I've never like taken the steps necessary to try to create the story, basically. And there's this YouTube channel called Film Riot, and they do all kinds of videos and stuff, tutorials, all about the film making industry. And recently stumbled across their podcast called Film Riot. I started listening to that, and it got me kind of inspired. So they briefly mentioned in their this one of the guys really quickly just kind of glossed over. He said that there wasn't story clocks, blah 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 blah, and I was like, story clocks? I've heard of story blocks, the video, what do you call it, library that you can subscribe to and download and that kind of stuff. But I'd never heard of story clocks, and when I typed that into Google and researched it, it's basically like a book they've created that helps you to generate your idea and your overall story arc. And it's like a little booklet. So I looked at that, and I looked at another booklet that goes with that, which is basically like a storyboarding booklet. I put together kind of my version of that, created like a multi-page PDF, and I brought it into one of the software that I use for architecture, which is called Morpholio. And this is kind of, probably can't even see that. There we go. So I've got this kind of grid on how a story arc happens and how that progresses and that kind of thing. And this goes into these little storyboards right here. So you can create your own storyboard. I thought it might be cool to get some auto white balance here going. The white balance is quite right. And so I kind of want to take this and see if I can develop some kind of story. Basically, see if I can create some kind of story that's cohesive and comes around, has basically an arc to it. Yeah, so that's the plan, and we'll see how it goes. Something fun and new.